Halston Z-14. About a week and a half ago, I talked about Z-14's twin brother called Halston 112. They look exactly the same. The only way you can tell the difference is, well, either if you spray it on and smell it, and it has, this has Z-14 and this has 112 in little tiny writing right there. But the bottles are identical. As a matter of fact, before I forget to say it, um, I reviewed 112 about a week and a half ago. I will put the link to that in the description so you can check it out because I mentioned a couple of fun facts about these two. Why the bottles are shaped the way they are, why they're called Z-14 and 112, and a couple of other fun facts. So if you want to know some fun facts about these, follow the link in the description. These two actually do not smell alike, but they have a little bit of the same DNA. I can tell that they're sort of related in a way. These come out exactly at the same time, 1976. I've heard a lot of reviewers say that these come out in 1974. These come out in 1976. They do share a little bit of DNA, but they're different. I think this is a little bit more sharp, a little bit more barbershop. They're both equally masculine, but this is a little bit rougher somehow. And I'm not saying it's like unpleasant rough or anything. I'm just saying this is a little bit more on the rugged side than Z-14. This is a little bit more green, a little bit more woody, a little bit more hardcore. This smells a little bit like that, but there's some notes in here. As a matter of fact, I'll read the notes that I get. Both of these have massive amounts of notes. I think both of these have 20 plus notes. That's how they used to do it in the 70s. They used to put everything in men's colognes. So I think these have about 20 notes a piece, but I'm only going to read you the notes that I pick up. But I do want to mention the lemon in here because the lemon in here is the longest out of all the fragrances I have in my entire collection. The citrus in here is the longest lasting citrus of any fragrance that I have in my entire collection. Usually citruses in my other fragrances last maybe no more than 30 minutes. 20 minutes, usually 15-20 minutes, and then the citruses sort of die off. I get lemon in here, I get it like an hour. And it's not your regular typical lemon, it's more like a lemon drop, like one of those lemon hard candies, the lemon drop. It's sort of like that kind of smell instead of like a fresh cut open lemon. But the lemon in here lasts like an hour. But I'll tell you the main things that I get in here, and I'll mention the couple of things in here that I think makes this a little bit more smooth, a little bit more warm, and a little bit more comforting than 112, the brother of this. A lot of lemon in the opening. It lasts about an hour, at least 45 minutes, I know that. Basil. These are only the notes that I pick up. I'm not going to mention all the notes because there's a ton of them. Basil, I get a good cinnamon, coriander, jasmine, amber, benzoin, oak moss, and tonka. Those are the main things that I get. I get a lot of cypress for the first hour, which I love cypress. I'm starting to really get into cypress. It's a really green note. It's sort of a unusual green note. But the jasmine, amber, benzoin, and tonka bean in here is what I think gives it a really smoother feeling than its brother 112. This is more inviting. This is more warm. It's a little bit more comforting. Don't get me wrong. It's still strong and extremely masculine, but I think it's just a little bit more inviting and warm and comforting than 112. And cinnamon also has a lot to do with that. The cinnamon in here isn't really a spicy cinnamon. It's more of a warm, gourmand cinnamon. And that mixed with the benzoin and tonka and jasmine and amber, tons of amber in here, makes it so smooth, masculine. It's still barbershop, but I like this and 112 equally, but I wear them I like them depending on what kind of mood I'm in. Sometimes I like 112 better when I want to feel really more rugged and more masculine. And this is more, a little bit more warm. I wear this a lot to bed, or I think this would be a little bit better for more for cuddling and stuff like that because of that cinnamon, tonka, amber, and benzoin. But I like them both equally as well, but I just like them in different ways. Both of these you can still get um, extremely inexpensively. These are both 125 mil, I believe, and you can still pick these up for like 15 bucks. And that's a great deal. I think the quality of both of these are really good. They don't smell niche or anything, but the quality, especially considering the price, like 15 bucks for over 100 mil, is an extremely good deal. But I'll put a link to where you can get this also in the description if anybody's interested. These are some of the best old school fragrances I have in my entire collection, both of them. Um, but anyway, I love you guys, and I will be back to talk about something later. Obsession. That's right, obsession. I had um, a vote for people to want me to do Z-14 or obsession. I think I had one more vote for Z-14, so I'll do obsession by Calvin Klein next. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.